Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad everyone was able to come out on this beautiful day. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves and doing well and staying masked up and sanitized. My name is Celeste Gibbons-PEOPLES, President of the City of Tampa's Black History Committee. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we had to cancel our normal celebration. We hate that, like everything's being canceled. But Mayor Castor and COT members wanted to do something in honor of our theme that was selected, which was celebrating youth. We wanted to take this time out to say thank you to many dedicated African American employees that have given the City of Tampa many, many years of continuous service and dedication. Your work and volunteer countless hours of service to the city and to your community. We say thank you. Employees like Cheryl Collins with the Parks and Recs Department. Cheryl, are you here? She has given 43 years to the City of Tampa. Then we have Judy Poole with Archives and Records. She's given 43 years of service to the City of Tampa, and she's retiring soon, so that's why she's smiling. If you can't see it through that mask, she's smiling. And we wish you all the best. Sharon Lewis with Mobility Administration. Sharon has 42 years. Walter Griffin with T&I, 42 years of service. Ida Walker with TPD, and Irving Singletary with Mobility, both with 38 years of service. COTBHC suddenly lost a family member recently, Wanda Thompson, and she had 38 plus years, plus over 20 years as a member of COTBHC. She is missed, and we will keep her and her son, Armani, in our prayers. If we could just have a moment of silence for Wanda. Thank you. Of course, this is just a very, very small few. That there are so many more, but apparently we could not invite them all. But you can tell by the years that we have, we love where we work to give this type of dedication and time. And now I'd like to introduce our illustrious Mayor, Jane Castor, who would like to say a few words.
All right, thank you, Cece. Thank you to the entire committee. This is just such a wonderful event. I'm sorry that we aren't able to celebrate the way that we usually do, but you know, the truth is, we should be celebrating every single day of the year, without a doubt, without a doubt. I would like to recognize a couple of my friends, and I try not to say partners in crime, but the team that's moving the city forward. I see the chair of City Council, Guido Maniscalco, and Councilman Orlando Gudes. So thank you so much for joining us. Also, thank you, Bobby Bowden. Stand up there, buddy. We worked together for more years than we want to say, and he is the founder of the Black History Committee. So thank you for that. And speaking of crime earlier, clearly there were no laws against employing children, because Judy and Cheryl and Ida and everybody else, you must have been like 10 years old when you came to work for the city. So I'm glad you guys don't mention any of that, but I do appreciate all of your service. And I too, I can't tell you how much I miss Wanda. I told her son Armani that I didn't want to accuse him of being late, but he picked his mom up on a regular basis, and so she would stand in the foyer here, and so that's where I got to have conversations with her in the evening while she waited on her son to come and pick her up. And it, you know, it makes me so sad some late evenings when I walk out and Wanda's not standing out there with that electric smile of hers that always made you feel so, so wonderful. So that is an incredible loss to our community, no doubt about it. Now, The Black History Committee does so many wonderful things. I've been a part of the scholarship awarding, and that is just a highlight for me personally. And I know the impact that it has on those young people's lives, because I too was a recipient of a scholarship when I was young. There were no funds available in my family to pay for a college education, and that really, somebody stepping forward and giving me a scholarship was the key that opened up the door for everything that I've been able to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, everyone, when you fill out your United Way, when you pull out that checkbook, that credit card, make donations, because you're making that donation to the future of our committee. So please, please be very generous with the scholarship fund. But I do appreciate all that you do volunteering out in the community. There are countless hours and countless things that are done by the committee that people aren't aware of. And that's another wonderful aspect of the City of Tampa, is that we all come together to lift this city up in so many ways. And so I thank you guys for that. Now, we have so much history here in our community, and anyone who has not been on the history tours here in Tampa, please go. They are all through the History Museum. They're Saturday mornings, and you will be amazed at how much you will learn about your hometown that you didn't know. There's the Fortune Taylor History Tour. For those of you who didn't know, African American freed slave that came to Tampa and was the largest landowner in the beginning of Tampa, owned 40 acres right on the Hillsborough River in downtown, and actually gave a portion of her land to what became the City of Tampa. Central Avenue, another incredible tour that you can go on and learn so much. Learn about the Jackson House, how Ray Charles got his start here, the Adderley brothers, you know, looking at Clara Fry, all of the individuals that have really shaped our city into what it is today. So many African Americans that have had a hand in making Tampa the great city that it is. And also our overarching diversity and the way that we celebrate that from day to day is critically important. And it's one of the reasons that our administration is focusing on those issues that we are: affordable housing, workforce development, transportation, because we cannot afford to have our diversity disrupted, because it defines our city. So we have to ensure that everyone has a place in our community, and everyone has a hand in the prosperity that we are going to recognize here in very short order. So I thank each and every one of you. We may not have the normal blowout that we have this year, but we do have music and we do have good food. So I don't know what else you have to have for a party. I know that we do have a poet here, so that adds a little bit of class to what we usually do at the City of Tampa. But I want to thank each and every one of you for what you do to make Tampa the great city that it is. Everybody performing those tasks every day in such a stellar manner that the community takes for granted what you do out there. So thank each and every one of you. God bless, and thank you to the Black History Committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We really appreciate all the support that you've given us over the years, and you continue to give us even now, even through this pandemic, steadily working us through it and making sure all of our citizens have what they need. I know we have Council Chair Guido Maniscalco here and Orlando Cruz. So if either one of you like to come up and say a few words, you're more than welcome. Please.
Thank you very much. With me, my name is Guido Maniscalco. With me is Councilmember Orlando Gudes. We're in his district. He has the honor of serving this area all the way to the city limits. We made sure that the weather was perfect for today, so I hope you enjoy it. Because when I wake up in the morning, I check, is it going to rain? Is it going to rain for 10 minutes? When is it going to rain? Especially on outdoor events. But today was perfect. I appreciate having our mayor here, and she said it all. I know we're not having the usual celebration that we do at the Tampa Convention Center, but at least we're here together, especially in these interesting times with COVID. But it's nice to see people. We're socially distanced, we're outside, we're wearing our masks, and we appreciate each and every one of you being here today, and thank you for allowing us to celebrate with you. Councilman Gudes?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, the show must go on. COVID didn't stop the show. I see the trailblazer who started this whole event, Mr. Bowden. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for your wisdom to bring this to the city of Tampa. You know, what I can say is that we have a diverse council who thinks about diversity every day. We have a mayor who's working with us time and time again to bring diversity to the city. Inclusion. I always say that, you know, when you're a part of the process, everyone has a seat at the table to be a part of it. And I'm just glad that the mayor works with our council, makes our city the way it is, to make sure we have diversity. And when I look at some of the leadership positions that she's appointed, it tells me that she understands and she's looking to make changes in the city. Some things, you know, we got the old police spirit. We like things to move real, real fast. And sometimes with government, it doesn't move as fast as we want it to move. But it does move. It does move in a time that it does come to fruition. So I just want to thank the committee and the job they've done. And again, keep up the good work and ready for next year and bigger and better. Thank you.
Thank you, council members. Now I want to introduce to you a young lady that I had the pleasure of knowing for many, many years. I've actually seen her grow from a young girl to a very established and dedicated young woman. Jasmine Speak Life Green is a local poet and spoken word artist known to the Tampa Bay and Southwest Florida areas. Respectfully, Jasmine is a product of Hillsborough County School District, graduating from the incomparable Howard W. Blake High School as a theater major in 2007. With over 20 years of writing experience, she comes to find that words that we speak have the power to bring us life, if we choose to speak them. Jasmine draws her inspiration from real-life events and experiences from those around her. She has a collection full of original poems, but keeps the memory alive of those that have come before her by reciting their poems and short story excerpts. Her influences include Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison, Langston Hughes, and August Wilson, just to name a few. Her motto is, always speak your truth, even if your voice cracks. Jasmine will be reciting a poem by Runette Ebo called Why God Made Me Black. Jasmine.
Good morning. Thank you again to the Black History Committee and the mayor and for all of you attending the program this morning. Again, my name is Jasmine Speak Life Green, and the reason that I chose this piece is to kind of go along with the theme celebrating you, and as a millennial, sometimes we kind of forget why we're here and what our purpose is and who we are. So, why God made me black. Lord, why did you make me black? Why did you make me someone the world wants to hold back? Black is the color of dirty clothes, grimy hands and feet. Black is the color of darkness, the color of tire-beaten streets. How come my bone structure's so thick, my hips and cheeks so high? How come my eyes are brown and not that of the daylight sky? Why do I feel so useless? How come I feel so used? Why do people see my skin and think I should be abused? Lord, I just don't understand. What is it about my skin? Why do people want to hate me and not know the person within? Black is what people are listed when others want to keep them away. Black is the color of shadows cast. Black is the end of the day. Lord, don't you think it's time for you to make a change? I just wish that you would redo creation and make everybody the same. And God answered, why did I make you black? Why did I look around and tell me what you see. I didn't make you in the image of darkness. I made you in the likeness of me. I made you the color of coal, from which beautiful diamonds are formed. I made you the color of oil, the black gold that keeps people warm. I made you from the rich, dark earth that can grow the food you need. Your color's the same as the Black Panther, known for her beauty and speed. You are the color of the black stallion. Oh, what a majestic creature is he. So I didn't make you in the image of darkness. I made you in the image of me. All the colors of a heavenly rainbow can be found throughout every nation. But when those colors were blended together, well, you became my greatest creation. Your hair is the texture of lamb's wool. Such an humble creature is he. I am the shepherd who watches over them. I am the one who watches over thee. You are the color of the midnight sky. I put the stars glitter in your eyes. There's a smile hidden behind your pain. That's the reason your cheeks are so high. You are the color of dark clouds formed when I send my strongest weather, and I made your lips full, so when you kiss the one you love, they will remember. Your stature is strong, bone structure thick, to withstand the burdens of time. So when you look in the mirror, the image that looks back is mine.
And that is Speak Life. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for that wonderful poem. I want to thank you and welcome Chief of Staff John Bennett for attending our celebration as well. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day to help us honor Black History Month and the hard-working and dedicated employees of the City of Tampa. I would like to thank Mayor Castor and council members for their continued support. Ms. Jasmine Speak Life Green for honoring us with her talent. Mr. Anthony McGee, aka Lone Wolf, for his music interludes. Thank you to Mr. B's Soul Food and Cuisine. Like to stand, please. He will be providing the food for us after the celebration. We are also, as the mayor spoke of our scholarship applications, we are coming up on our 23rd year of our scholarship applications. To date, we've awarded approximately about $250,000 to African American seniors. So make sure if you have a senior that's in high school or you know, please pick up an application. We have about 5 different applications. We have one application that is named after our beloved Bobby Bowden for a student attending Florida A&M University. We also are looking for new members that are interested in being a member of COTBHC. We have applications on the table as well. So please make sure you stop there. I just want to thank again for everyone. We wanted to make sure we had something to recognize this month and recognize our celebration, because if we had our celebration normally at the convention center, our theme was celebrating you. As you can tell on the mask that you're giving, so make sure you pick one of those up. So we just wanted to just say thank you to the City of Tampa employees, especially the African American employees that have dedicated time and time of their hours to the City of Tampa and working hard and continue to work through this pandemic and steadily being supportive of the City of Tampa as well as your community. We just wanted to say thank you. So thank you all for spending your afternoon with COTBHC and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.